Alright, lab 9, this next lab is all about mobile devices. Alright. You have, basically, the requirements say you're going to understand how to work with mobile devices. You're going to be working with an Android phone and 3 Apple devices. It's a couple iPads and an iPhone, I think. Okay? Alright, says some phones have been recovered from the crime scene. Gather as much data as you can. Okay. If you want to use it off the file server, if you get into the student Dropbox, there's a Lab 9 area, and it looks like that. There's the devices there. Okay, but I also, and the images you're going to analyze are here. Okay, there's an iPad, two iPods, an iPad, and an Android G1. I did put the images, I zipped them up, and they are in the Dropbox for this lab, by the way. Put them in there if you want. It's like 25 megs. Because you can actually run NK7 from home. If you go into the software needed folder, NKS is on there. You can download it, and I'm going to show you how to install it right now. Okay. Actually, I just installed it. I'm going to show you how to make it work. Okay.
Is it the same NKs as before?
It's the same NK. But no, last time there was 6 and 7 both up there. You have to use 7 for this one. You can't use 6. Okay. Yeah, 6 won't work for mobile devices. Only 7 will.
I installed them both anyway.
Okay, then you're good. You need to put the keys in there. If you don't have the keys in there, you need to make the key folder look like this. Okay? Now to get that to work, I'm going to show you how to do that. Under the software needed folder, you also will see this, which is the keys. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to put it on the root of my C drive. That's already did it. Oh, I already did it. Okay, what's already there? NCase keys. Okay? So I already put it there. And then we need to edit NCase, and I'm going to bring up NCase7, which I just installed moments ago. And the way you can tell NCase is not set up correctly is it's in acquisition mode. Okay. The way NCase works is you can use it anywhere with no license to acquire something. You can take it to a crime scene, acquire your evidence, you just can't analyze it. There's one caveat to that. To even acquire a mobile phone, you have to have a license. So you can acquire hard drives, computers, flash drives all day long without a license. But for mobile phones, you have to have a license even to acquire. But to put the license in, you go Tools, Options, NAS, and use the Network Authentication Server. And it's under C, and just like that picture showed. Bless you. There's that, and it is cm.cyber.rose.edu. And it should work. Let's see. Unless Rose blocks it. They might be blocking it. I haven't tested this. Come on. They are blocking. Well, crap. Okay. Let me make sure I got it in there right. Make sure I didn't screw it up. cm.cyber.rose.edu. That's all correct. Yeah, they're blocking that port, so I'm going to have to do it on the vSphere system. But that'll be fine. It'll work. So let me pause this for a second while I get logged in there. Alright, now I got vSphere up and running. Good. Okay, it took a minute there. Yeah, you should be able to run NCase at home as long as you put in the right licensing server, but they're blocking the port here is why I can't do it. Okay? Now, under data files, you should be able to find Lab 9 images. There they are. Let's pick one. Let's just do, we'll just bring one of the iPads. I'm just going to, one of the iPods. Come on. Copy. Copy. Say copy. Copy. Paste it on the desktop. Okay. I'm just taking one of the iPods in here. Okay. Now, NK7 is installed on here, and the license should be set correctly. If it isn't, you could set it. It's not. What if our licensing server's off? That could be the issue. Oh, we got to change this. It is 10.10.05. That might be our problem. Hold on one second. Let me check that. Alright, the keys were wrong, so now it should work once I point to the correct keys. because we had to change the licensing server. So, okay, under options, NAS, 5 point, yeah, it's pointing to the whole wrong thing. It's under C, encase keys, default NAS, and keymaster, and we should still be able to use, we'll just leave that for now. It should still work either way. Okay, now let me bring it up again. Come on. Click it. It's loading. There we go. Now we have Encase Forensics Training, so it's working now. All right, we're going to make a new case here. I'm going to just call it whatever, test. Okay. That's fine. Yes, just create the darn folder. Okay. Now, inside here, we want to add evidence. Now, in the past, we worked with 001 images and E01 images. Y'all remember that, hopefully? It was raw or encase images. Now, these are L01 images. That stands for logical evidence file. Okay. Now, you need to get that into your thing here. You should be able to drop it in here. Okay. I just dropped inside of Encase. Now you see I have my image here. Okay. Now, the image is in, but it hasn't been processed yet. You can also do it by clicking Add Evidence, by the way. But normally dropping is what people do most. I want to process this evidence. Now, let me get this back in the screen. Okay. So come on. There it goes. Process evidence. Now, it gives me a choice right away. It's already been acquired, but now we're going to process it. We had a choice. What do we want to do to it? I mean, you can look for email address. You can look for all kinds of stuff. Okay. So you can do quite a bit already. You can tell it to recover files. I'm just going to say OK. And it's doing it. And down in the bottom right-hand corner, you can see this actually processing the evidence. It shouldn't take that long because it's not that big. Hopefully. While that's running, so let's go back here for a minute. So we got the keys in there. No formal report, but I'd like to see a short synopsis of each device. Do not just go into Encase, export the result. I just had to put the new keys on there. And
So is that the problem?
on the vSphere, yeah, so that's fine. It was just, yeah, because remember we redid the license server since we made those. So. But that's all better now. All right, so do not just go into Encase and export the report. That ain't good enough, okay? Just tell me what you found, a little bit. I don't need to know every text message, but tell me a couple of them. I don't need to know, like some of these have connected over 400 Wi-Fi locations. I don't need all of them. A couple of them would be nice, okay? GPS is always good. You can very easily actually take the GPS data and bring it into Google Maps and tell me exactly where it was connected to. So there's a lot of stuff you can do on this.
But that's only the towers that it connected to, right?
Right.
Actually, GPS. Okay.
Well, GPS, but it's going to be an estimate of where it was at. You'll be able to see the SSIDs it connected to, all that stuff. Okay. So let's see. We all processed. Okay, we're all processed. So now if we actually click on our evidence here, it'll come up. This is this specific iPod. So can you tell me, just looking at the screen now, can you already tell me some of the apps that have been running on this device? Guitar Hero, Angry Birds. So it's very easy to see what's on here. Now, all of these items, you can expand them out and find more information about them. Some have more than others. Okay, some have less. Let's look under like wireless domains. Okay, we can go to call history. Now this probably doesn't have anything because this is an iPod. If it was the phone, you might get some data off of it. Let's see. Yeah, these aren't going to have much because it's an iPod rather than a phone. You can go through these. It's not hard. Just look through some of them. You can see all the different settings for them. The keyboard, you can see the calendar settings. There's a lot of different settings on here. You will be able to find the phones, or the device name and that kind of stuff. Okay, should be able to see. Some of these got stuff in them. I just don't know which ones.
Do you want us to do a reverse lookup on all the different phone numbers that we come across?
Nah, just tell me which ones were in there. Okay. Yeah, that's all you need.
That's you.
What? Oh. Okay. But there is some in here. Come on. Close up. Okay, but there's lots of different settings. So you look through these, and you'll see more under application data. You will be able to find the wireless domains. Oh, look, here with some contacts, so we can look at our contacts. Come on. Okay, phone 1, that's handy. You should be able to see it. Oh, there it is, down below. See it? It's at the bottom. So phone 1 is 850-0385. Contact 2 is 209-1558. So y'all see how I'm getting those? Let's see what else. Actually, mail might have some stuff in here as well. Auto fetch, yeah, there's some mail down here. They got mail on December 5th. So you can find different. So actually, we might have been able to see the wireless down here. Hold on, let me look here. Okay, was it under? One of these has the data in it. It's probably. Can't remember exactly where it's at. Okay, there's when the next update's gonna happen. Come on. It's very fast. Okay, so there's our contacts. You can see a note. I don't know if there's going to be any notes on these. Oh, I guess there's a couple. I'm so happy that you're my mom. Oh, isn't that special? I let different people take these and use them for a while. That's why you'll see some different information on here. Same with the phone. What? I don't care. Leave me a shut up, whatever that means. Okay. To all who read this is just a filler note to give you something. To give you something to write about in your report. Okay, so there's some stuff on there. Okay. But all you need to do is go through these different items. Make sure you include phone numbers, text messages, device information. You should be able to tell me the name of the iPad, the serial number of the iPad. Should be telling me the Wi-Fi locations it's connected to. I'd love to see the GPS data for it connected to. For the phone, you should be able to see the phone number, text messages. I think some have email on here, some have notes. That's really simple to do. All you got to do is, like I did, just drop the device on there. Come on. It's very fast. Okay, just drop your device on here, and then go to your evidence tab, and you can view it. Okay. And if you have more of them in here, they'll all show up in here. You know, iPod 2, iPod 3, whatever. They'll all show up in here. Then you just click on them and you process evidence. So it's really pretty simple stuff. This will generate a report, but again, I don't want the reports to come from here because they're huge. They will literally be 50 pages long.
Is this just looking at like an SD card of?
Actually, this is an actual iPod. I took the iPod itself and analyzed it. I did the actual devices. These are not the SD cards.
When you get these files, just say we do this stuff on our own.
Yes.
Like, what kind of software could we use to like retrieve this kind of data?
Ncase obviously is one. There's a lot of other tools out there. Parabin will do it as well.
So it does like a hardware search and pulls data.
Right. Yes. You know, the Celebrate. You ever go to AT&T buy a phone? They have that black device they copy all your pictures over with. We have the same one here. So the only reason I haven't used that in the project yet is Ncase will make it into one file. So I can provide you guys with this one file and you can analyze it. That other device really just grabs the data off of it. It's not making a forensics image out of it to analyze. So with this tool, you can actually see all the pictures even. I can't remember if there's any pictures. Yeah, there's some pictures on here. You can actually view the pictures. They're under one of the app data areas. It's under app data, DCIM something, but with this, the image has the pictures and everything inside of it. With the other device, if you recover the pictures, it literally just saves them all out, one file after another, after another, another. So it's not, it's more for quick and dirty doing it, copying your data for you. You know, maybe looking at your phone real quick to see if you got anything bad on it, and then I can take it and do a forensics investigation after the fact. It's pretty easy to use. One thing I'm disappointed with in this project, this product with Ncase. If I took my iPhone right here and reset it to factory settings, all this data is gone. I can't do an actual physical recovery of the memory. See what I'm saying?
What can you use?
That device we have in there will get all the deleted files and stuff, but it still won't. I haven't found a good tool yet that will get every bit of memory off of here. I'd love to be able to get that, because you know that, okay, if I have a bunch of stuff on here, it's a 64 gig phone, say it's almost full, I reset it back down to nothing, that's still there.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way to get it. I haven't been able to find a forensics tool yet to do that. So, but they all pretty much do this is what's called a logical, which is just the logical file system itself, not the full 64 gigs. So, if you find one of those, let me know. Maybe we can buy one. So,
Probably ask somebody on Twitter. And they'll probably
yeah, there's got to be some out there. I just haven't done. But this at least gives you an idea what the devices look like. There's just a lot of areas in here to look at. So take your time going through them. And, they're all pretty much the same, but yeah, under this raw data area is where you're going to find most of your stuff, okay? Yeah, just, I don't know, it's not that hard to find. I think the system actually had, let's see, did it have it in here? I can't remember everything that was in here. There you go. There you can find an actual location of somewhere I went with the map system. You can find the GPS coordinates of Rose State College. So it's all in there. And the next, actually not the next, but the one after that will actually be doing some stuff with GPS. But Google Earth will translate GPS for you perfectly, and it's pretty simple to do. Okay, you should be able to see the logs and all kinds of other stuff in here. See the applications that were used. Let's see. Let me open up a couple more of these. You can see I loaded maps on this day. We loaded video player, Angry Birds, and on this day we did some other stuff. Actually, some of the dates are really off. 1970, I'm thinking I didn't have it back then. I bet those are just the default date they put on there, and these are the dates we used it, because I know it was around Christmas time somewhere. Yeah, you can see all the different stuff they did. But there's a lot of stuff in here. Just play with it. You'll have fun. All right, so you can do the same for all 4 devices. Only one of them's a phone. The rest are all iPad type stuff. And that's about it. Just tell me what you found. Yeah, I don't need tons of data. Give me a couple of the phone numbers, a couple of the text messages, just so I know you found some of this stuff. A couple of the locations. You will be able to find the pictures. Let me show you. I think, let's see. In case, find iPhone. It's under DCIM somewhere. In case forensics. You can search for it and it'll actually tell you the exact location. I can't remember where they are at in there. But it's under one of the app datas. You got to get one with a phone on it. I don't think this one with a camera on it. I don't think this one had a camera on it. That's why they might not be there. You'll find it. Gives you something to search for. Okay? Any questions on what you're looking for? There's only 4 of them, so get them done early and you're finished with this. All right? So let me stop the recording.